first corner is the most pressure you're going to feel across this whole race. Getting it off the line is one of the toughest things you can do if you get 5 lights up. And the Bathurst Enduro is underway for Sprint 2 with a great start from the front runners at the TMX boys as well inside of the top 10 as they run round turn number 1. You can see Lawrence has got a good start away. They've kept themselves nice, clean and consistent, Sinka. For the final race of the season, it's a scramble towards turn 1 for the front runners and the whole field in behind. Another old lead from through 1 already. Davis Wick and Sinka wanting to try and keep right on the tail of Doug Allen. As a roll was firing up the front all the as well. Phase there, Katakazinas.
Yes, you did.
Labouring still going at each other here. 3 minutes down, we've got 17 minutes to go. They're going to go round a lot of times. It's 1 minute 21 lap times here. We're not going to stop. Sean Ratcliffe fighting out as well. Ray Oliver's got Bradley Wall alongside. Looks like Daniel Harding has had some form of incident. We'll pick up on that one in a minute. But Oliver on the inside, got to come back behind him.
Further back as we're underway. James Scott will lead them up the hill, up towards turn 1. Can they keep it clean? There's already contact with Dolphin and Stonefit on the straight as they run round turn 2. Dodge and Warboy being cautious off the exit of turn 1. What a run off the line, but an atrocity has happened to Troy Stonestreet off the start. There's no other way to say it, Sinka. I think it was him off of the Will Brown and just absolutely Superman punched him straight into the wall on the left hand.
Behind.
Evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another amazing night. Wednesday night's one of the big nights of the week for the MOZA Racing Super Formula Lights Championship. And tonight we are at a very special track. For round two, we are at the Sinka Barcelona, Catalonia. It's going to be an absolute cracking tonight, and Biggles is here with me, pushing buttons and having a chat. We are in the historical configuration. Track length is 4.68 kilometres. We are obviously in Spain, temperature 32 degrees, altitude 119 metres. If these cars were on real fuel, they'd be struggling for a bit of oxygen in that fuel mix, that's for sure. The boys have started the qualifying. We've had some amazing racing. Pretty cloudy, 28-kilometre winds, so hopefully the tailwinds will not affect these boys. It doesn't in iRacing, but we'll like to talk about it as if it does. Welcome to the room, Mr. Dean Biggles, Hopton. Or do you prefer Hopton?
Well, whatever you want, mate. Thank you. I'm just trying to sort things out at the moment. You might have just momentarily blanked out, but it's okay. My friend, you're in Spain. You got tappers. And you got motor racing.
Tappers. I do love my tappers, mate. I do love my tappers. The boys are already setting some cracking times out. Do we have a quick moment to go through the ladder and show the viewers of where we are at the moment? We have got, we'll stick to this one, the Pro and the Pro-Am mixes that gives us the top three, and I'm starting to already slur. All right, the MOZA Racing Super Formula Lights Championships is standing after round one. Geordie Slater, impressive newcomer, came in and took out the first race with a remarkable lead. He is on the top step. Then we've got Jed Van Hemert. I do remember how to pronounce it now. I've just got a few things I've got to remember when I do.
You told us last
Jamie,
week,
yeah, I got told off in the chat. Third place is Jamie Davis at Project 36. Greggy Barber in fourth place for One Performance Racing. Ryan Cox from Tatum ResTech. Yes, Tatum ResTech. These glasses are going to be fogged up, mate. In fifth place, Dougie. So that should be Dougie Gowans in Full Throttle Racing into sixth. Kyle Ridley, SLM Motorsports in seventh. Nicholas Martin, Get a Grip in ninth. Thomas Sonny Cena from SLM Academy in ninth place. 10th place, Alex Zekas from Murray Performance. Greggy Cook is leading out the Pro-Ams. A privateer in 11th place. Lachlan J is coming second. Brandon Levin in 13th, and the line that we'll be watching all season long for the boys that will go to the big show, the Australian Open Wheel Nationals. The cut-off is there at 13th place, and it's early days yet, but we will see where we end up. At the moment, we are on track, and Jed has set a classic time of a 1:32.038 at the moment, but the fastest on track is Geordie Slater with a 1:31.382. So cracking pace there, mate. Cracking pace.
Yeah, that's the benchmark at the moment there, my friend. Welcome everybody in the chat, of course. Hello. 5 degrees in Ballarat at what? At the moment? What? Yeah. 29 degrees in Newcastle. I was going to say, we are in summer in Australia, mate. I doubt that could have been anywhere 5 degrees unless you're down in Antarctica. Geordie, well, he's not at 5 degrees at the moment for Future Racing Team 073, my friend. He's at 73 degrees on top of that one. And going quicker. Middle sector looking hot. Third sector looking hot. Times looking even hotter. The 1:31.1 on the Jordan Slater dial.
He's cracking it big time. It's good to see that the times are dropping like crazy. We have got a nice big grid at the moment. There is, I think, just under 30 or 30 drivers out there.
A couple of
ready to rock and roll.
Have a look at this tow at the moment. I don't know if Jamie Davis is happy or not happy. The Project 36, he's second on the timing tower. He's going to have to bend that lap. That's, Fernando Alonso and all those Formula 1 drivers that will be going, a lot of bits of about that on the radio to their teammates and to their engineers and stuff like that. So he cut me off, and but they're Formula 1 drivers, aren't they? They're a bunch of whingers. This is real. This is real motor racing here.
This is very true. This is the highlight of the racing week too. So that they're out there, and we'll be taking over Formula One soon, actually, viewers. So stick around and watch it all happen.
Oh, mate, if I wanted to sleep there, Steve, you know, just get me a Formula One race to go to sleep to. Anyway,
we will have our debates about what's good and what's not good in the coming weeks, because Formula One is heating up, and our own Melbourne boy Oscar Piastri is still up there with a fighting chance and leading the title as we speak.
I'm going to food poison Max Verstappen. Don't tell him that. Anyway.
All right, where are we at? We have got 3 minutes left out there. It's a double heat. It's a heat race tonight. So we have got a 20-40 split, and there'll be some surprises when we get to the actual split. So wait and hang around to see what's going on there. Ryan Cox and Ray Oliver have got themselves yellow flags, so they've got slowdowns as they're coming through. But the boys are all cracking some beautiful times out there. Jamie Davis points 4.76 behind Geordie. He's continuing with some very fast pace, same as Greggy Barber, Dougie Gowans, Jason Depp. It's good to see. Phil Leach, one of the new boys.
P2. There you go, mate.
Oh, look at Barb's going for a flat 1:31.600. Not too far off at all. He's setting some early pace. He could be putting his hat in the mix tonight for a podium, maybe, if he can control his VR system from crashing, and also if he
don't jinx him already, mate. It's barely been a couple of minutes into this one. You're already throwing the old VR.
He might choke as well, so we'll put that in there as well. So we'll see
how the old boy
goes.
Dougie could teach his young guys a new trick or so, and he's like, "Oh man, I've been racing around here since 1968. That should not be a problem."
I don't know, Dougie. I think Dougie's going to be okay. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to, I don't know, win it tonight, but he's going to be up there and about for overall.
That's a count now, mate.
Like
it's
normal.
over.
Oh, man, look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, that was so quick. We were a few minutes late because we were working out some technical issues in the background on my PC, not on Biggles' PC. But here is where we are at. We've got an epic night on tonight, so stick around, get some popcorn, get a glass of wine, beer, cordial, whatever you want, Kool-Aid, whatever you want to call it, wherever part of the world you are. Or, you know, I'm not even too adverse to you having a cup of tea, as long as you don't fall asleep. Let's have a look at where we have finished up for the grid. How's it look? Geordie Slater was first. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, from Future Racing Team. Geordie Slater in first position, getting pole tonight with a 1:31.160. Greggy Barber, One Performance Racing, 0.439 behind, so only 4/10 there. In third place, we've got Jed Hermer and Jamie Davis for the second row from Project 36. Dougie Gowans from FTR SLM Motorsports. Oh, he's done a bit of a migration there. And beside him is Jason Depp from Velocity Racing Team. Mitchy Noble's got himself up for the Pro-Ams into 7th place. I'm not sure he's going to last as a Pro-Am for Apex Esport. Philip Leach in 8th. Brandon Levin in 9th place from Team SRW Motorsports. Thomas Cena from SLM Academy in 10th. 11th place, Ryan Cox from Tatum Reztake. And Ray Oliver, our FIFO from SLM Motorsports in 12th place. Alec Tsikas is sitting from Murray Performance in 13th. Matt Tesario in SLM Academy in 14th. Nathan Verney, I got that one. Did you hear that one, Nathan? Nathan Verney, as in Verstappen. Nathan Verney is in 15th place from Space Syndicate. Greg Cook from Unhired Racing. Nicky Martin get a grip in 17th. Timothy Schmellenberg in 18th. Joshua King in 19th place from Team SRW Motorsports. Dean Sinkovich from Team SRW Motorsports in 20th. Kyle Ridley from SLM Motorsports in 21st. Kevin Wakefield from Kevstar Racing in 22nd. 23rd place is Nick Schmellenberg, Timothy's brother, in JWM Sim Sport on 23rd and 24th. Lachlan J. Kyle Ridley 21st. Kevin Wake, we've just done those. Andrew Martin, get a grip, 25th. Cam Hardwick, 26th. 27th place, Brad Anderson from Team SRW Motorsports. 28th position, Andrew Proctor from SLM Academy. Chris Tomlin from LCR in 29th. 30th place is not a place. It is Joshua Horton, our race director tonight, and the race steward will be Stephanie Percoli. Jason Douglas is in 30th place. He has not set a time, so he will be there on the grid, ready to rock and roll. I haven't heard any pit lane starts tonight, but the boys are out there, ladies and gentlemen. We are just about ready to go. That clock is ticking. Biggles, this is looking interesting. Loving the crowd, loving the depth of field. A lot of cars out there. This is going to be spectacular.
This is going to be two hours muy bonito, my friend, here in España. It's going to be beautiful. Well, I just called you beautiful. I'm going to call these gentlemen and ladies beautiful out on the racing track here this evening, as well as you in the audience. And please give us a like and subscribe, mate. Those lights are about to go
MOZA
out.
Racing Super Formula Lights Championship. The lights go green, and we are off and running. Beautiful work there straight away by Geordie Slater, getting the lead out there on Greggy Barber. Barber tucks in behind him. He's trying to break the toe, but there's no gap there for him. Barber's actually got a little bit alongside. He's got the right-hand sweep. He's got Jamie Davis tucked in a little bit, but not quite far enough. Greggy Barber is out there into second place. Jamie Davis third. Jed Irma in fourth and Dougie Gowans in fifth. We've got a bit of side-by-side there with Dougie Gowans and Mitchy Noble. Mitchy Noble has taken the lead slightly there, but not enough to hold a bit of air and smoke coming out of Jed's car. But too wide with Mitchy Noble and Dougie Gowans. Gowans has got that position back as we go, but it's not over. There's Mitchy Noble locking it up. As he comes in, he's trying to take the inside on the full throttle new livery of Dougie Gowans. And we have impact in the back of the field. We have three cars rotating on the bottom screen. But we will leave that
and you
for
got
a bit
another
of
on the big screen too, mate. They're getting to each other.
Screen too. Was that Mitchy Noble
Yes.
taking out Dougie Gowans? He's not going to be a happy man. That's Mitchy maybe doing Mitchy things, but that's twice he's locked up his wheels coming into action. It might have been this time a little bit let locked. Jamie Davis inside line. He's got Jed Emmett taking him and nice and tight. They've gapped these boys already. They have got a couple of tenths on the front of these boys and pushing real hard. Tell you what, Dougie Gowans is not going to be a happy man. Too wide, he's coming his way back. He's trying to get up alongside one of the JWM boys and Thomasina. Oh, Thomasina and one of the JWM boys are losing pace. Here we have Jed Emmett trying to get a run on Davis. He's coming along. He's having a look at the left. He's having a look at the right. He's got the inside line. He's all the way up alongside him. He will give him the run going through, but as we were doing that as well, Geordie Slater's getting a lot of pressure there from Greggy Barber, the old cat against the young lad, and he is putting pressure on galore, making sure that he has a good run in. This is a 20-minute feature, ladies and gentlemen, and we are 2 minutes in. We've had two incidents, and my blood pressure is already ready to pop.
Don't worry about it, mate. Got this Furbo ready. You're good. Look at that top four. Going for it, tooth and absolute nail. Thank you at the moment there. Cindy's going, let's go, Jamie. Yeah, of course. Jamie, well, he gave up the position. I think what shenanigans that's happened early in this race. We've got Nick out there, Brendan, Nathan Levy, Phil Leach, Jason Douglas. We got Andrew Proctor, all in pit lane. There's your movers and gainers. Nothing between the top four, mate. But the rest of the field there, look at that. Big gainers, big losers. Unfortunately at this point. But look at this. Big opportunities up the inside. Jed on Greg and all that with Jamie Davis and the Project 34 machine watching that from P4.
He's putting the pressure on big time. Looks like Geordie's taken a little bit of freedom there. He's lost Barbs. Barbs is down to 8 tenths, even though Barbs has just set up the timing screen with the fastest lap of the 1:37.026. I tell you what, these boys are taking liberties off track lines as well, because I'm seeing the red light appear in the top three in the last few minutes. But here's Jamie Davis getting out in front of Jed, got the toe, got the excellent exit out of the last corner, and right off the back of him, he's making sure he's got the centre line covered. He's got him covered big time. What a way to go, but he is not giving up. Jed is going to go for it all the way through. We've got Cindy Davis out there. Let's go, Jamie, waving that flag, but this is not over. Look at that. He's lost it back. Oh, nearly contact. He's just backed out in time, saved losing the front end of his own car and impacting the back. This little fight here we're seeing is not over in any way, shape or form.
No. Not with Jamie Davis in the picture as well, too, my friend, of course, in Jed Van Hermit that we were talking about there earlier. If we got that one right, he's going to murder me later on. But at the moment, we do have Geordie. That's actually give Geordie a bit of breathing space, mate. He's about 1.2 and change up the road there. You can see in your pictures, that's a whole bunch of cars all the way down to P6, P7 at the moment. Last fastest lap was Ryan Cox. He's up 6th in P5.
Yeah, it was the fastest lap. Now it's gone back to Slater with a 1:31.8. So times are cracking already. He's really cracking the whip. But Ryan Cox and Alex Zekas have been brought into this battle as well. They were gapped out for a little while, but they're coming right back into it. Barbs is losing 1.3. Here we go again. 131, 363. As he's come past again, he's getting faster every lap. He's bringing that out to 1.36. I tell you what, if he keeps going like this, he'll be wrapping up the trophy by round 4.
Mate, too soon. I thought Oscar would be wrapping up the trophy but halfway through the season, but we won't go there. Overtake down. This is a big battle down there for 13th and 14th on the beam pitches. We got a little battle, of course, a little bit further up, Timothy. And this is more important, of course, because Maddie and Timothy, I remember, are the pro-ams. So they're battling at the moment for their top dog prize.
Look at that move on the inside. That's Joshy King.
Yep.
And Timothy Schmellenberg. Is it not?
Yes, it is, mate. It's Joshy King.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Right now. Sorry, my apologies.
Yeah, that is Joshy King doing really well. Matt Cesario's just got off into a distance just as he come that corner. But Joshy King is back on track. Previous AM champion and out there on track having a bit of fun again in the motorsports SRW colours. Loving that in a big way. We've got some battles across the back of the field that have really opened up, unfortunately. I don't know how they've opened up so quickly. Thomas Cena and Kyle Ridley having a bit of a stoush there. Oh, yep. Looks like Ridley's got a slowdown or something because he just backed right off that. But Thomas Cena just flew past him like he was on a bloody elastic band.
Like he's Max Verstappen and the rest of the Formula 1 field. Anyway, we're going to have those Formula 1 puns coming out too for now at the moment. Then again, it's okay to focus on one driver and team, isn't it? But we won't.
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
You're going to make me cry before the night's through, mate. The battles are going there. Kevin Wakefield on the bottom screen's having a little look at Cam Hardwick. He's taking the inside line under brakes. Hardwick has not so much backed out, but Wakefield got a nice little drag down the street, and Hardwick is racing for SLM Academy now, so he's doing an extremely good job. He's not giving that position up very, very quickly. He's taking the inside line. He's got a bit of overlap there. Wakefield's on a single screen, so hopefully he looks in and listens to his crew chief, so he knows that he's got someone upside him. He's probably actually listening to the show on the big screen at the same time, and his wife and kids are there too. Yep.
And Daddy get the overtake done because he's locking up in front of you, but then he's making mistakes as well. He's got a whole bunch of smoke. You're like, Daddy, what is that, a choo-choo train at the moment? No, that's me, unfortunately, trying to get the job done from Cam Hardwick, of course, on Kevin Wakefield. Brilliant racing, and it's going to be bringing in Andrew Martin because he's getting a grip in the background, mate, in P13.
He's coming across him nicely.
Yeah.
Oh, someone's got to drive for a penalty for unsafe rejoin.
Mitch Noble.
Mitch Noble.
Like got that little black flag next to his name. That's not a flag you don't want in motor racing.
And Brandon Levin's got one as well. I'm not sure what he got that for.
Cindy out there, you might want to look away. You might want to look at the screens because your man Jamie or your family, sibling, whatever, apologies about that, one's under big pressure at the moment there from Ryan Cox.
Yeah, putting on a lot of pressure on. Mitch Noble got himself a black flag. He's just asked, not too nicely actually, why did I get a black flag? I think you probably would have got it for your move on Dougie Gowans, I'd say. So we'll see what that is about. They're talking about it right now.
Look at the marbles kicked up on the corner there. Somebody's out the kitty litter too, mate, as they just passed. At the moment, it's not something that Jamie is focused on, as well as Ryan Cox trying to focus on getting past him. Big battles there.
There's a lot of rear left tyre locking up there all the way through that corner. Yes, it's like his brake bias is set up to the back end. Someone is limping back. Not sure who it is. A lot of rear end locking up for some of these cars.
Yeah, there it is on that specific corner at the moment. Yeah. So it may be more of a visual thing than it is a struggle.
Yeah, it's probably the front from the other way. It's probably what we're seeing from the angle we're seeing. But have a look at these boys. Look at the pressure at the moment. Ryan Cox is all over the back of Jamie Davis. We've seen Ryan Cox last season, new driver to the series with a lot of pace, and he's been a little bit off song from the first round. Maybe he's going to get back in. Look at the draft. Look at the slipstream. That is worth a hell of a lot. That went like from about 3/10 to nothing. Jamie had nothing he could do there for that slipstream. The exit that Cox got out of the corner was sensational, but will Jamie be able to hold on to the back of him and return that favour on the next corner? On the bottom screen, we've got Hardwick being pressed by Andrew Martin, the same sort of position as Jamie just had. Hardwick's got the outside line, Martin on the inside, and he's got the pass done very, very cleanly.
Yeah, I think that might be a little bit of a dress rehearsal, isn't it, for the rest of everybody out here this evening, to say, if you're going to time your overtakes, maybe wait until the penultimate lap on that one, because that slipstream's mighty important, as you just saw.
Hardwick, he's just taken it back.
Yeah.
Just on the next straight, he's just come around him and just taken it straight back. So there's going to be a lot of swapping and changing. He's not easily intimidated. Just keep driving, son. No, he's not easily intimidated at all. He's a very cool cat these days. Very cool cat. Must be fatherhood.
Yeah. I was going to say, have
we
you
are
heard,
at the
Steve?
halfway
Have you
mark
heard?
in 20 minutes, mate.
Have you heard?
Have I heard what?
About the bird. I'm not going to guess. No one.
What?
Have you heard about the bird? Has anybody out there heard about it? We're going to find out.
About what bird?
Well, the bird is the word, mate.
Oh, the bird is the word. Mitchie Noble has got himself a slowdown by the look of it. Where's he ended up after his drive-through? Is he all the way down? Not quite. Oh, he's in 17th place, so he's gone a few places down. The biggest mover so far for us, folks, is Cam Hardwick up 14 places, Kevin Wakefield up 11, Andrew Martin up 12, and Chrissy Tomlin, he's up 14 places too. But Geordie Slater is really dominating it out there. He is lapping about 4 tenths quicker than Barbs.
Well,
look at this.
Up the inside there. Jed tried to protect him. Couldn't quite get the job done. Ryan Cox up 8 positions, my friend.
Yeah,
he
he's
is
having
on
a
a
drive of the night
rampage.
so far.
Has he got enough time to get up to the front runners? Well,
He has, yeah. He's halfway through and he's made up all those spots. So
Yeah.
he's already under a second behind Barbs, and he's just done the fastest lap for 1:31.059. So he's right on song to catch him in the next lap or so. See how long. Look how close that is. That's 0.09. Jed on the back of Ryan Cox, 0.09. Not even a tenth. That's how close he was. Dragged the. Oh man, my mouth has gone south tonight real quick. We haven't even hit the first heat finish. He wasn't even allowing for a gap. I don't know how he could maintain such close pace and still have the nerve and not lose it. These boys, the bottom screen though, mate, they've swapped again. Yep. Martin and Hardwick have pretty much swapped every lap twice.
At the moment, yeah, unlucky for some. The 13th place is the hot zone currently at the moment. You can see it in the early picture-in-picture.
Yeah.
Keeping an eye on the top 3 and 4 on the main pitches, my friend. Yep, and as Murray Walker would say, it's brilliant racing out there, gentlemen.
It is. And for those of you who don't know, Mr. Biggles has got himself a new sound system in the background with plenty more tricks to put on for us. Yeah, so you maybe see me going into the pit lane later on during the break for a bit of a chin wag out there. I'm not sure if we've got any drivers that have joined with the Ninja in their driver camps tonight, but we did have one do it the other night, but we'll have that open for you guys in future as well.
Up on the inside, Look at that. You got your picture-in-picture and your blimp cam at the same time, mate. So how that? What other network does that?
None. But look at there's doing a lot of locking up the boys in that corner, especially. They're getting it locked up big time. It's a tough one. It's a downhill right-hander, and then getting ready for that uphill bit where you really got to time it right, get off the dirt. You got to love this track. It's got some really cool nuances, a little bit of elevation change as well. But Ryan Cox has still got the fastest lap for 1:31.059. He is 4 tenths off the back of Greggy Barber and Jamie Jed Van Ermert as.
Guess who's coming? For P2 at the moment. Fastest man on the racetrack. He is absolutely on a rampage. Ryan Cox says, P2, thank you, maybe soon. Yeah, how much time does he have to get P1? About 5 minutes to change, actually. But he is the fastest man on the racetrack. He might get in the 30s at the moment. Yeah, the inside. Last of the Daniel Ricciardo breakers. Is that job done?
Oh, he's not giving it back over under. Barbs is taking the line back on the inside. but not enough because the overlap is huge. Look at the pace that Cox is taking through that corner.
Wow.
His corner pace is spectacular at the moment.
Yeah, at the moment, if I was on the radio to the future team racing Geordie Slater, the 073, I'd be like, mate, he's coming fast, okay? So get your Melbourne Cup, get your Melbourne Cup bookies on the phone because if you want to bet on somebody.
He's got 4 seconds to make it, but I don't think he's going to be able to do it because he's only travelling about 1/10 a lap faster. So it's going to be all for a lot, but we've got the reverse grid as well. So don't forget about that. That's coming up as well. So that's going to be something very special tonight. And the boys are going to put on a massive show. It's going to be a big fight.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it to see how it's going to pan out. You got to give it to Geordie at the moment, mate. He's done everything he needed to do. He's got the car on pole. That's why qualifying makes a huge difference, of course. There it is. He's happy to go into turn 1 and start another lap here with give or take, a bit of chunk and change remaining in this race. He could probably get about 2-3 laps out of this one. But is there enough time for Ryan? Is Ryan the pictures just yet? No. There he is. So that's got to be good for your driver, isn't it, as an engineer to say, hey, don't worry about your mirrors, mate. Just take them off. It's just, Formula 1 car anyway, you can't see anything out of them. But these are super formulas, so you can. But then again, you can tell you're an engineer. I can't see anything out of my mirrors.
The SLM Academy boys have just slopped down the bottom there. Thomas Cena is got out in front of Cam Hardwick, doing a great job there. We've got Nathan Verney and Brad Anderson both in the pits. It looks like they've had a bit of an issue out there. But the big surprise tonight, Jamie Davis got to slow down just then. That is not the big surprise. The big surprise tonight with this big field is that the feature race. So we've got the Heat Cup that we're doing now. We've got a 5-minute break. Then the feature race is a reverse top 20.
Oh,
all right, a reverse top 20.
How's this for a battle too, mate?
You see
for the
how fast Scotty Slater is?
Look at this. Maddie and Timmy, mate, up 8 and up 7 each. 6 and 7 they're running currently the grid. But these guys, to them, it's 1 and 2. That's what's important to them, and that's what it is. And Maddie and Tim were Top Guns last season. They're Top Guns right now. Who's Goose and who's Maverick?
One of them's going to be Wolfman with the bad breath. But
who's
looking at the moment,
cigar smoking captain of the
hang on, you got bad breath.
Yeah.
Anyway,
you'll be flying
doggy
in a Hong Kong plane. Anyway, go ahead.
Dougie Gowans and Nicky Martin are going to be leading the boys out, starting from pole position in the current positions that we are in. So I think that's a very tactical thing for Dougie to stay there after he got his punt, so we can get out there, because it's going to be a big job for Geordie Slater, Ryan Cox and Greg Barber to fight through all those names that are underneath them to get to the pointy end. I'm not sure how it's going to work. I'm not sure if people are going to be happy. I'm not sure if there's going to be a driver revolt at the end of this race for the hard work they're going to make everyone do. But it's going to be fun for me and you in the room, that's for sure.
You have to take care of like a Formula 1 drivers, isn't it? Going, oh, he hit me. No, he hit me. No, he blocked me. No, he didn't. No, we don't have to worry about that. Steve's going to put the hammer down and he's going to say, look, this is how it is, boys. And you take it or leave it. All right.
There's no team orders out here. We are racing. We are racing for every single point.
The background. Mate.
Nearly.
That's day late and $1 early. That was that's cool.
I'll tell you what, though. Ryan Cox got himself into second place, but Geordie's put the hammer down, mate.
Yeah, just fastest lap.
He's actually pulled away from him.
Yep. He says, come on, come on, bring it, my friend.
Yeah, he's pulled away from me. He's definitely saying, throwing the challenge down and saying, come and get me if you can.
I'm surprised no safety cars deployed on that one, because, who's the safety car driver this evening? I know Stephanie's back, so I'm sure she'd be absolutely stoked to get out there and pump a couple of laps in and show these boys how to drive. But at the moment, one person that's showing everybody how to drive is Geordie.
Definitely. Do we have the white flag as he passed just then? I could not see it.
Well, Geordie will tell you, mate. We will know exactly. You can see it on the halo.
Let's see if... What of the boys is coming across the finish line. I can see in the back part. Can't quite see it at the moment. Not visible. Jason Depp's got himself a slow down.
One more sweep and right, another sweep and right. Come down and start another lap. We'll see whether or not that will be it. It's hard to spot the flag man at 200 miles an hour.
Here he is. I'd say he's crossing now on the line, and it's before time, so there'll be a white flag there. But where is the flag? Where is he? He's supposed to be in that box just there, and he's not.
Yeah, Bunny's he's taking a break, mate. He's scheduled.
Well, he is having a coffee break.
Yeah,
he's
it's a scheduled break.
It's siesta time there at Catalonia. But this is the final lap.
What's
and
the
we're
race
watching
time?
Geordie.
Let's have a look, because it is siesta time. I mean, if you've ever been to Spain, mate, they do go siesta. We're not just
They do, mate. You can't do
that.
anything at siesta time. You can forget about it. If you're hungry or thirsty, you have to wait till everyone else wakes up with a smile on their face.
Yeah. He's got to hope this back marker gets out of his way at the moment, mate, because he's just not want to get in a tangle.
I don't think he's going to hold him up much either, because he's got a lot of time up his sleeve. He's got 5.5 seconds of a gap there. But blue flag, stay out wide.
Yep,
there it is. He stayed out wide. I think that's one of the Martins he's just passed. But look at this bottom screen. Cam Hardwick and Andrew Martin still swapping places, still having a lot of fun down there. Timothy Schmellenberg has got himself the Pro-Am top spot, followed by Joshy King. So coming through, a great little return there by Joshy King. So doing the good stuff as we go. But Geordie Slater is putting out a masterclass with a 131.057, the fastest guy on track at the moment. And he has got himself nearly 4 seconds up as he comes around the bit, as he gets the flag. Heat 1 winner for the MOZA Super Formula Light Championship is Geordie Slater, followed by, just in the distance, about 4 seconds away, Ryan Cox with a beautiful return up the field. Greggy Barber gets himself into third place, and Jed Emmett is in fourth place. Jamie Davis gets across the line in fifth, and Timothy Schmellenberg takes the Pro-Am position, first place, from Joshua King in seventh. Followed then by Matt Tesario in ninth, as we see him come across the line, and there he is in full gold.
Finger.
Matt Tesario, and then Dean Sinkovich and Kevin Wakefield. Good to see them all out there battling on to the very end of it. Kyle Ridley, Dougie Gowans, Nicolai Martin. Look at this. Dougie Gowans has got himself on the front row with the reverse top 20. I'm not sure who's the 20th car. I think that was one of the Pro-Ams.
It's Mitch.
Who is it? Oh, Mitchie Noble.
Mate.
No.
Mitchie.
Mitchie Noble punted off Dougie off earlier. So they're going to be side by side on the front of the grid with a reverse top 20. First time ever done. Jason Douglas got himself a drive-through there at the very end. That must have been, I'd say, Iracing points, because there was nothing mentioned about a penalty or anything like that. So that would be an Iracing drive-through. So that'll cost him some time. It's probably why he's dropped all the way down with that big deficit of timing.
Well,
Whew.
that was a one to go through, mate. Now we've got some results for everybody to go through. And that's only the first heat race. Oh, we got more, gentlemen.
This is going to be nuts.
Ladies and gentlemen, cats and dogs. Yep, we've got children. Put them to bed right now, mate, because this next one's going to be a cracker.
It is going to be cracker. Have a look at this, ladies and gentlemen. So heat 1 of round 2 at the Circuit de Barcelona, Catalonia. MOZA Racing Super Formula Light Championship, brought to you by SAW TV. Heat 1, Geordie Slater took it out by 3.8 seconds on the front of Ryan Cox from Tatum Res Tech. Greggy Barber in third place from One Performance Racing. In fourth place, Jed Emmett from, he's actually a privateer, so not from anyone or any place in particular. Jamie Davis from Project 36 in fifth place. Timothy Schmellenberg got himself up to sixth from JWM Sim Sports to take the Pro-Am position. Josh King in seventh place for Team SAW Motorsports. Alex Zekas is from Murray Performance Racing in eighth place. Matt Tesario from SFL Academy in ninth. Dean Sinkovich got himself all the way up in 10th place without a spin in that race for Team SAW Motorsports. And 11th place was Kev Wakefield from Kev Star Racing. Thomasina in 12th place from SLM Academy. Chris Tomlin from LCR in 13th. 14th is Andrew Martin from Get a Grip. Cam Hardwick in 15th place from SLM Academy. Had a fantastic stoush there with Martin for most of that race. Kyle Ridley from SLM Motorsports in 16th place. Greg Cook, unhired racing in 17th. Lachlan J, 18th place from InvestWise Sim Sports. Dougie Gowans in a tactical position. FTA SLM Motorsports in 19th place. Mitchie Noble in Apex Esports League in 20th. So that is your reverse top 20. That is going to be absolutely spectacular. Nicky Martin from Get a Grip in 21st. Jason Deff from Lost in Racing in 22nd. Ray Oliver, SLM Motorsport in 23rd. Nicky Schmellenberg from JWM Sim Sports in 24th. Brandon Levin from Team SRW Motorsports in 25th. Bill Leach, Privateer in 26th. Jace Douglas from Murray Performance in 27th. Andrew Proctor, SLM Academy in 28th. Nathan Burney from Pace Syndicate in 29th. And Brad Anderson from Team SRW Motorsports in 30th place. Downstairs we have Stephanie Piccoli, our race director, and Josh Horton as our race steward, and Josh Horton as our race director.
Wow.
Well, that was a mouthful and a half.
Yeah, mate, good job. You know how many flies in your mouth from that one.
Yeah.
But
747 goes, you just said it now, Dean will spin next race. Oh, mate, it's inevitable.
Oh,
Come on. There was no doubt in my mind he was going to spin in the next race. Let me tell you.
Dean's doing a solid job at the moment, mate. Anybody with a name Dean is always a performer, I would say, on that one, mate. Yeah. But do you want to have a... whilst we have a little 5-minute breather at the moment, we got about 2 minutes to change before we get to our main reverse 20 grid race. Do you want to see if you can grab any for a chin wagon there, Steve, or do you think they're all just signing autographs down there in pit lane?
See if there's anyone in there. There are other boys in the booth downstairs. Maybe I can drag someone
you're
up
the
there.
boss, mate. You can grab them by the neck.
I can drag everyone in, can't I? Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, this is it, mate. Let's pull someone in. Are we going down to the pits, mate? Is that what you're hinting at?
Yeah, you get Ted down there. Ted. Oh, Ted's dead. Sorry. No.
Ted. This is Mr. Kravitz. Hang on a second. Why won't this work? It's stuck in screen mode. Why are you stuck in widescreen?
I'm upset with you, 747 out there. Dean will never spin in this race. Dean will not spin. Dean will not spin.
There it is. He who shall not spin.
Yes.
He who shall not. Oh, there's only... Oh, no, that's us. All right, let's have a look. Who are we going to grab here? Chris Tomlin, Dean Sick. Let's grab my little brother in for a chat and see what he's got to say for himself and how that race went for him, because he went all the way up to 10th place and got himself up. Now, hopefully he's not swearing at Kevin. That's usually an occurrence. But let's go down the pits and have a bit of a chin wag. Mr. Sinkovich, how are you? I've dragged you up into the booth because we wanted to see the lowdown down there. You're going to be in the reverse top 20 position in 10th place because you finished in 10th.
Yeah, how good's that? I thought it was top 10 at reverse, and this week it's top 20.
Mate,
and you finished in the exact same spot that just keeps you there.
Calling you out the spin, mate, in this feature race, but it ain't going to happen, Dean, mate. It ain't going to happen.
No. I'm going for the win now, mate. Top 10 spots, 5 grid spots. Easy done.
In the bag, you reckon?
I am podium finish, mate.
Yeah, podium finish. Okay.
Watch the start. Part waves. No. The whole lot, mate. I'm going to take the whole, the whole cake, tin can and the biscuits and the lot.
Yeah, so who you get to push off track to make the
come on,
Steve, they're gonna part ways. Yeah. Second lap, first corner, they're gonna part ways.
They're gonna part. Okay. You
Moses.
Start calling you Moses,
mate.
In the SRW Red Sea.
Yeah, your brother is Jesus, mate. We're gonna let him get down on the grid as well too. Good luck, Dean, mate. You got my back, mate. You're the Dean of Deans. Trust me, mate. You're good.
You'll be right, mate. You'll be right, bro. I'll catch you on the spin side.
Yeah. Thank you. Thanks for the confidence.
Let's get to a grid, mate.
All right, let's get in that grid. Get these boys humming out there. Oh, and this is just driving me insane. Computers, you know what? They just need to leave me alone sometimes.
Well, it's AI these days, mate. Just ask it. Hey, you're upsetting me, and it'll be like, I'm going to take over the Earth and the planet soon. Anyway, Mitch Noble's going to take over the pole position.
All right, here we go. Look at this, peeps. This is the first time in SRW history we have a reverse top 20. I lie, we've done it before, but we haven't done it in years because we learn from our mistakes, but the admins wanted to try it again. Hopefully it will change. So the MOZA Racing feature race tonight, Super Formula Lights at the Circuit de Barcelona, Catalonia. We got Mitchy Noble, got himself on the front grid from the reverse top 20 from Apex Esport. Dougie, elbows out, guns out, Grandpa Gowans, and we are off. They have led them off, and Gowans has got himself smothered by Mitchy Noble. Noble got a beautiful start there. I think Gowans was half asleep, but he's got him on the inside line. Will he go for it? Have a look at Lachlan J. He's having a look. Oh, and Ridley's nearly up the back of there. Mitch Noble as they're going too wide all the way through. They've got a back spinner in the air. It looks like the FRT car of Herbert, but we'll continue it going through. That was a great little bit of tussle going there. They're still going through wide. Ridley's got himself into third place, pushing out Lachlan J. Mitchy Noble is still fighting to hold on to that position, but he can't quite do it. Dougie Gowans has got a sensational run on him. Mitchy's got a bit of overlap, but he's got the outside line where Dougie is dictating his position. Dougie is going to have to close it as he comes through here and get the next corner done as he expected to do. Kyle Ridley's got a fantastic start there, got himself into third place. He got 2 places on that start, same as Andrew Martin. Jamie Davis up 9 places, Josh King up 8 places off that start. So I'm not sure who bogged it down where, but Mitchy Noble is not giving up this front position very, very quickly. Gowans has positioned himself in a great spot there where he's going to get the next corner. Excuse me. And the prime position into coming the corner. Mitchy Noble's got to be very careful that when this door closes, he doesn't leave his nose in there, because he might end up with a rhinoplasty, because Kyle Ridley is hunting him down without him even knowing it. Ridley has got some good pace tonight, and Mitchy needs to be very careful what he's doing here. If he opens the door too much, Ridley will dive right in there. Dougie Gowans has done his one move. He needs to return back to the racing line. That it is. Oh, Mitchy Noble beat him to it. He's got the draft, he's coming there, but Dougie Gowans is going to take the inside line coming through there under brakes. He has held them off as long as he could and got the pass done back. Ridley is still having a look to see where he can fit his car and where he can do the most damage to get through. But look at behind him, Andrew Martin, Lachlan J, all feeling them chum in the water. Oh, Lachlan J's put his nose in there. Oh, he's nearly pushed it out. He's got Ridley pushed out wide. Ridley didn't know he was there, nearly come across him, but he's not going to let it go just quite yet. He's got the inside line, and Jay's got to tuck in behind him. That was a great bit of work there by both those drivers. Great awareness by Ridley. Ridley could have ended up in that car very, very, very quickly.
Yeah, mate. Ryan Cox is on the move too. I'd be looking out for this driver, mate. This guy has got some serious speed. Hasn't got the qualifying pace that he had, but he makes his way through the field there. Absolutely cracking race at the moment. Where's your brother, mate? Well, he's in there somewhere. He's in the 13. Unlucky for son. Don't worry about your brother. Oh, Ryan! Around the outside, mate. And the inside? Oh, don't worry about it. It's in Spain. It's upside down. The tapas are hot, and the siestas are fiery, my friend. Rapido muy caliente, as I would like to say here in Spain.
The odd tapas meal here in this household, that's for sure. And there's a little bit of a Spanish, or what's your preference, Portuguese or Spanish?
Espanol,
or Colombian, actually.
Oh, well, I was in Colombia. The chicas are muy bonita as well too. Is Ryan Cox makes a move on Jamie Davis, up currently 14 places in the P5 on the move. But more importantly, the old man Dougie under a bit of pressure there from Mitch.
Yeah, but what's happened with all these cars with meatballs at the moment? We've got Josh King, Matt Cesario, Alex Zikas, and Greggy Barber, all with meatballs. So there must have been an incident we missed at some point across there while we're watching the battles at the pointy end. But Dougie Gowans is taking this nice and fast. Look at this. Ryan Cox, he is absolutely on fire tonight. And he is going to be bringing Jamie Davis with him. Up 14 places already. Brandon Levin up 16 places. So Ryan Cox, who started in 15th, he's been working his way through. He's into 6th place now. He's got Jamie Davis, Lachlan J in front of him. And now I'm starting to get the hiccups. Who was our heat winner before? That was Geordie Slater. Yeah. He is up 6 places, so he's finding his way through with Jed Van Ermert in 15th behind him. So those boys are taking a slower time to come through.
Yeah, keep an eye out on them. Remember, it is a reverse grid, so they have a lot of positions to go through up there. You know, 747 is saying Mitch will clear everybody out for you, Dean. Mitch is at the moment not clearing Dougie in the lead of this race, but he's got Kyle Ridley a little bit further back. But more importantly, I'd say Ryan Cox is the man to be careful with as Lachlan J and Jamie Davis battle it out there. You've got to get that new picture-in-picture happening, mate, because there's little battles all over the place. Mitch is hunting down our race winner there, and Dougie knows how to win races, mate. But Mitch also has studied that tape before and says, okay, Doug, mate, I remember as a little kid I was watching 80s, VHS tapes of you winning races. I think I could beat you.
For those of you whose VHS don't know what a VHS tape is, go to a YouTube channel. They'll show you. It's a long forgotten.
He went off track a little bit there. Maybe got a little bit unspun by. He says VHS. I used to roll beta.
Beta. I used to rock. Yeah, there was a big debate. Beta or VHS, and the VHS came on top. Even though beta was the stronger format and better quality, but we do digress. Dougie Gowers is still holding on to this damn win. Lead from Mitchy Noble. Mitchy Noble's still up there as well. He hasn't made his usual mistake, but he's 1 second off.
Yeah. Hey, you didn't get paid to call them out.
Well, we're waiting for it. It's going to happen shortly. He's having a great drive tonight, though, so hopefully he can keep it off the fence. We do remember he did lose it coming out of the pits last week, so he's going to do a pit stop. Have a look at this little bit of shed coming through there. What a cracking bit of pace that is. And he's following down these boys very, very closely. He has got Timothy Schmellenberg in front of him and Kevin Wakefield behind him. And Schmellenberg is just outbraked. Look at that. Outbraking is so good. Jeez, he did that so easy. He made it look like he was just everyone else was standing still there. So now Geordie Slater and Ed Jed have got a bit of a battle because they're coming up to Dean Sinkovich soon. And that's another little battle pack of the top 10. So they're making it through slowly. Schmellenberg's been on some great form at the moment, but Mitchy Noble, the leading Pro-Am, in second place. Thomasina in sixth place. Jay Lachlan in seventh. So you're top three in your Pro-Ams at the moment, up the pointy end.
Yeah, there it is on your screens at the moment. Mitchy leading his class currently at the moment. Dougie leading his class. Probably leading.
Do we know what happened to Barb's Zekas?
I will have a little replay to show you in a minute. I just don't want to miss the action because it will live in replay.
No.
Because
I'll
tell you what, action will happening right now. I think Ryan I foresee Ryan maybe getting his way up at a P3 at the moment because he's got on the backstretch, he's got the slipstream, he's got Kyle Ridley in his eyes, and he says,
look at this. That was 3/10 as he came out of the corner. And have a look at these peeps. That's how big the toe is. 3/10, and now he is going to be... Wow.
P3.
Look at that. P3. But straight away, 4/10 at the other end. So he's pulled away 4/10 straight away. That is spectacular. And that lap was a 1:31.608. That's the fastest lap tonight so far.
And guess what he's up, mate, from this race? 16 positions. They say Sweet 16. He'd be like, you're damn right, Sweet 16. Yeah.
Brandon Levin up 18 positions in seventh place.
Absolutely.
Doing a cracking job.
He's got to hold off a few people's behind him for the Project 36 machine as well, too, because he's got Lachlan J, Nick Martin, all around him at the moment. And, of course, he wants to get past Thomas up the road. You want to go back and have a look at what happened to Greg Barber, mate? Yeah,
we also just had Jason Douglas had an incident now as well, and he's got himself a black flag, just requested a tow. For those of you who are watching.
What happened, unfortunately.
Have a look at that. So, who is that he's had the incident with? That's with... can't
really tell you at the moment, mate. We've got to go back to the start of the race to see what happened to Greg.
It's Jason Depp. That was with Jason Depp, I think.
Yeah, keep your eyes on the live pictures and the replay up the top screen. Look at that, bogged down on the inside. So it's 3 wide.
That looks like Schmellenberg.
He's at the loud pedal. And says, okay, it's, I like my tappers. I like Espana. And,
look at that switchblade just there. There he is at the moment. Oh, he's got a car coming across them. Got a car on the right-hand side. Where does he go? Oh, wow, how did he miss that?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. That was so damn close. There's, that's Jason Depp in front of him at the moment. So was Barb's the fault because he's coming from behind? Was Barb's trying to pass? Let's have a look. Has he missed his break point? No, not quite. He's doing well.
He's got
a car on the inside of him. He's got
marbles
one.
there.
Oh, that's Brandon Levin on the inside of him there.
This was shenanigans happens, mate.
Cars going
avoided
wide
another
there,
incident.
Sure
He's still going. He's still going.
He's still going.
Yeah.
Where's he? Where's it all gone to hell? I think it's this corner here.
Must be somewhere around here, mate, because it is on lap
Oh
one.
no, still going strong. He's avoided all the incidents so far. Looking very good. I tell you what, it's the longest replay in history.
Yeah.
But we will find it. It looks like it could be this corner here. He's got Kevin Wakefield on his right, and then Cena on the inside of him. Cena's locked out. Here's Wakefield. Wakefield hits him. No, Wakefield closes him down, but he gets out of the way in time. Let's see if it happens here.
It is the longest replay in history.
I'm sure it's going to happen soon.
I hope so.
Let me tell you, let's put a bet on how many seconds more it takes. But we'll after this replay race we're watching, then we'll show you the real one.
Yeah. We'll have to get back to that in a minute too.
Bottom
Because
screen is the
I
live
don't even know
finding
where
of
it's
the
at,
guy
mate. I
down there.
really don't know where it's at. But it's got to
Where
be
the hell
somewhere
is it?
soon. It's got to be somewhere. Probably here. No, I'd say here.
Oh, it looks like he's got a car on his inside there.
There it is,
Yep.
mate. Oh,
There it is. Oh, it was him and Jace Douglas, and then
Man,
Jason Depp went the other way. So it looks like him and Jace Douglas had contact, but he looks like that's a sprawled out pooch. The way his rear end was spread out just then. But bottom
Look at
screen,
this.
we still
Ryan
have.
is in P2 on a rampage. Got past Mitch. He says, Dougie, I'm coming for you, old man.
Oh yeah, he's looking for Dougie Singlet at the moment.
Yeah.
And Dougie. Don't worry, Dougie knows he's got a weapon behind him at the moment. He's going to be trying to drive as smooth as possible, save the tyres for as much as he can for the battle that's coming.
Keep an eye on
'Cause we are
Jamie Davis and Kyle in your picture as well too, mate, because I want to keep an eye on the race lead. But I'll tell you what, Jamie Davis and we want to mess with old Cindy out there. She's watching.
Yep.
She's keeping an eye.
They're going for it. We've got the battle on top and bottom screen because of the power and the passion that's going on at the moment. But also Jason Depp and Tim Schmellenberg. Schmellenberg's just passed Jason Depp in the back there too, so we've just missed that too. But the Dougie Gowan story is still continuing. He is 2.1 seconds ahead at the moment of Ryan Cox. Off we go.
We're going to put your picture on that one, mate, because look at Jamie. Look at this. Don't mess with the Project 36s when Cindy and Jamie are in house, my friend. Gets him on the main straight. Kyle's going to be not happy about it. Lift it off a little bit. Says, all right, well,
That toe and pass, we've seen that you can be 3/10 behind and you end up 3/10 ahead by the time you get to the end of the first corner. Looks like, I think, car 49, Alex Tzatzikas, has got himself a 20 post-race penalty for an incident early on. So I think that was him and Greg Barber that tangled together.
The one that we saw, there's a little lock-up you see in your pictures. As you can see, Jamie Dow's runs a little wide at the moment, but he's trying to clear the pink machine now for Kyle. Jamie up 12. You'd have
Jamie
to say,
is up 12.
I'll be tipping
very
my
good
hat
drive.
at the moment to Jamie, mate, but I'd be tipping my hat a little bit deeper down there because Ryan Cox, he's up 17. We just don't tell Jamie that. Or she don't
Nick
tell Cindy
Schmellenberg.
that too.
20 post-race penalty points for
Whoa.
an incident just recently. Before then, I'm going to take the cam for the second image down to Jason Depp now that everything is cleared up in my SDK.
Yep.
And it's letting these boys fight
You good,
across. So
boss?
we've got
Guess
Schmellenberg
what?
behind Jason Depp as we go.
I was going to let you know
Right.
your brother at the moment started P11 in this race, is in P11 and has not spun. So just let you know.
You did it. It wasn't me.
Yeah, he won't.
You did it,
Dean
not
won't
me.
spin, mate. Dean is good. Dean is gold. Dean is on the money, my friend.
Yep. You did the Moz, not me. And I said, no one can say it was me. You did the Moz. Here we go again. These boys are battling it like crazy. The battle behind them as well. Timothy Schmellenberg and Kevin Wakefield. Kevin has just got out in front of Chris Tomlin at the moment.
Chris
They're
Tomlin's
having a
battling
great
back.
little tussle there too.
There's your picture on the outside there.
And
Steve's actually pretty good at a drone cam footage.
Yeah.
I don't know how you manage that, mate.
No,
But you're
no
doing
fear of heights at all.
Yeah.
At all.
Oh, Mitch Noble in P3 got a slowdown, but that's okay. It might bring Jamie Davis into play a little bit there, but Mitch is like, hey, mate, Pro-Ams, who's my closest competitor? Well, he's all the way down in P11.
Yeah, well, tell you what, though, Mitch's pace is not too shy at the moment. His last lap was his fastest, 131.553. Jamie's last lap was 0.662, so there's just a bit over a tenth there. But I know that Jamie is probably thinking about fuel and thinking
Cindy's out there thinking, that's my, here we go, quote, end quote, that's my boy. Take your time and pick him off. I love it.
One by one. The strategy is going to unfold soon. We are at the 15-minute mark or 16-minute mark. And we're going to see some pit stops coming up.
Here's a battle for P7, L, 5 and 6.
Thomasina, very nicely done. Such a powerful draft that is. That is crazy. Brandon Levin's pace tonight is a little bit faster than Thomasina. He's about 2/10 faster per lap at the moment. So on current pace, he's doing extremely well.
There's some great racing. Please remember to give us a like and subscribe as well too. I mean, because Steve puts a lot of work behind the scenes. Trust me. I mean, he's already hit me up like about 7 days in advance saying, you know, make sure we're going to get ready to go because it's an exciting league and there's more racing all week. And this is a Super Formula Championships, the Super Formula Lights. It is great, and I appreciate it, mate. So keep up the good
Thank
work.
you very much, mate.
Yeah, you do.
Bottom camera. These boys, we're appreciate them at the moment as well. Wakefield is having a great little battle with Tomlin. They've swapped places twice in the last few corners. The question is between these two drivers. They drive with magnets, and the magnets attract other cars, and they get into situations very, very regularly. So hopefully they can stay away from each other, or they've got opposite pole magnets and they reflect each other. So we'll just
we got rare earth magnets in here in Australia, mate. That's what it's all about. So, yeah,
100%.
Didn't we just
There's
sign
a
a
bit of
deal with the
behind Dean,
president of the Americas for rare earth materials? So we'll see if he's driving this year.
Look at this. Thomas trying to take that back.
Yep.
He's unfortunately Levin's positioned himself in a great
and
position.
he came into the corner, mate. You have to lift off. Wow.
Yeah, Thomas has called that in. I'm not too sure if that's going to get him anything there because
I don't know, mate.
We'll
2 into 1.
We'll see who gets that one. He's actually going to pits. He's got front wheel damage.
Oh,
so
Tommy, mate. Damn. All right. That's
he's trying to call it a weaving as
Max
well.
Verstappen would be screaming at Helmut Marko going, well, he hit me. You know, I'll spend $10 million just to have him out of Formula One. So that's what he.
The young Thomasina just called in for weaving and for that contact as well.
He's going very slow too. He's on the racing line. There's going to be a little bit of a problem.
He's limping back, so he's got to get off that racing line if he's limping back. He's going back to pits. But the question as well is that he's got to remember that the driver can go out to an extremity and then return to the normal racing line as well. So it's not weaving unless they do it 2 times, return and then go back out again.
He's currently in P16 at the moment, and he is driving practically. This is no offense to Thomas, but he's driving about 10 times quicker than I would drive. He's got to come to pit lane.
He's got to. I think he is going back. I'm pretty sure he did say he was going to pits.
Yeah, look at the track map at the moment that I'm going to show you. And if you see that little green.
There he is. Yep, he's just going in.
Final corner. He's going to pit road.
Just going in.
Oh, who spun on the exit?
Tomlin. Was that Tomlin? Or one of the other SFL cars?
It is Tomlin. Chris
did he mix it with Kev
on the exit?
Did he get the Kev magnet?
I don't know.
Or did he do that on his own?
I'm going to go back to the live pictures, of course, because I know Cindy out there is excited that P3's up for grabs at the moment. Mitch Noble is
I've got
the
Mitch
one.
Noble and them on the bottom. If you want to show the replay on the top, we've got the boys down the bottom.
Thank you.
And they're going for
I'll get a little spin from Chris. He's not going to want that one, mate, in the big screen, but he's going to get it because that's what happened.
Two former teammates, 2 former SRW teammates now racing for... Oh, he did it on his own, the poor bugger. He's kept it off the wall, which is good. Oh, has he?
Yeah.
Is he touched it? No, he's kept it off.
Back to life pitches, but because, you know.
Yeah. Making it tough out there. Jamie Davis is really putting the pressure on
the Davis
to
family's
the back.
all for the Project 36% at the moment. Mitch Noble says, well, you know, I don't really care what's on your big screen at the moment. The big screen at the moment will be Apex Esports entry.
He's done. He's done. Look at him. He's done. There's no way he's defending this. Jamie was 2/10. Oh, he gave him a bit of a where you going, mate. Jamie was 2/10 off the back of him out of the corner exit.
Switch.
There was no way Mitch was going to be able to compete with that draft, mate. It is an absolute weapon of a draft.
We got pit stops too, mate. We got pit stops.
Yes, we do.
We got Nick and Jason.
Nick Martin, Jason Depp have gone in for their first pit stops, and we're at the 20-minute mark.
Yeah.
So right on the halfway mark. Is there going to be a powerful undercut tonight? I'm not sure about that at all.
We should pull Dougie into the box, mate, and get Ted down there and say, well, we heard from Dougie's, team crew that he might be heading in there, or would be calling it out from the racetrack. Anyway, will Dougie
sounds like he's down at Flemington at the moment.
Well, put it this way. Ryan has cut into his time tooth and nail. He's down a second behind. In fact, he's even under a second behind. He's hunting men tooth and nail, mate. It's almost like a predator and a prey. And if you're Dougie, what do you do, mate? What do you do here? Clearly, Ryan is the quickest man on the track, and he's hunting a little better. By the way, happy International Wombat Day.
Happy International Wombat Day. There's only wombats in Australia.
They're in pit lane, mate, right now.
There we are, pit lane. The two front boys have come in. Ryan Cox has followed. Dougie Gowan's in. See who's... Oh, everyone's following in. Jamie Davis, Mitchy Noble's coming in. Kyle Ridley's coming in. Levin's in. Let's see if Jed's going to come in. Geordie has come in. And I was just about to say, Geordie is the fastest man on track. He just did a 1:31.078 in his second last lap. And he was on the back of Brandon Levin. Has he passed Brandon Levin in the pits now? Looks like he has in the pit change past Brandon Levin. So he's made his spot back. And he's got Levin out of there. Levin's got Ridley.
It's all pretty much switcheroo, isn't it? Yeah. But Dougie's out.
Yeah, he's
and Ryan's
Geordie
out.
did really well in that pit swap. He did really well. Kyle Ridley lost it to Levin and Geordie.
Oh, black flag. Who got this?
Oh,
who's been naughty in pit lane, mate? Levin.
Brandon Levin's been called for a drive-through on that incident with Thomas Cena. So the contact has been judged that Brandon crouched over him there and didn't leave him enough racing room by the sounds of it. I'm sure he'll be cursing that because he's been driving extremely well of late, and his pace has
just
been
like another one down.
Up 19 places in the years. Wow.
Yeah, Jamie's at the moment he's hunting, and I think if Jamie can hunt down Ryan's hunting down Dougie, so there's going to be interesting at the moment.
Jamie's got Mitchy Noble hunting him down.
So you might want to look away at the moment because the hunter has become hunted.
Yep, Ridley just locked up and went off track and had to take evasive manoeuvre there. I'm just going to go... Oh, he's still pretty close in the back of Martin, so I might just leave him there for a few more minutes. Looks like everyone's gone through their pits except for Mr. Anderson. He's still out there on track.
Too. Got the black flag. He's going to have to serve it by the end of the race, as you know, because we'd still have...
he's going to have to serve within 3 laps.
Yeah. If he doesn't, he is out of this race. He doesn't want to be out of this race because even though he's out of positions, he will still be in this race very much. Remember, this is a fantastic Super Formula Series, and we're early days. We're basically really
definitely. All the points count.
Round
all
two,
the points
mate.
count.
I mean, come on. I mean, you wouldn't want to throttle away.
Well, Oliver's in. He's the last of the pitters. By the look of it. No, we've still got Anderson to go through the pits as well. So Jamie Davis has got that pressure on. He doesn't seem to be blinking an eyelid as it comes to it. But Ryan Cox looks like he's lost a little bit of pace there to Dougie Gowans because he was a lot closer than 3.7 seconds.
Dougie's to the weak mate. He's like,
Dougie
I got an old fellow at the moment. They're trying to give me a little bit of run for my money. He's like, Dougie will turn that up in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
We know Dougie.
Well, last lap, Dougie did a 152.354, and Ryan Cox did a 155. So, big difference. He must have had a bit of an incident there.
What's happening
Ryan?
with Depp down there and Kyle? Because that's big, pictures on your screen at the moment there. I'm going to go, look at that kitty litter that's kicked up in that corner as well, too, as Jason just drove over it, and Kyle just got a mouthful of it in his helmet.
Oh, Dean just had an off track as he spun.
Hey, no, that is that's fake news. Fake news.
He's off track.
Dean is not off track. Dean is okay. Oh,
no, there he is.
Okay.
There he is.
Dean, I had to do it to you, mate. What happened? He didn't spin.
There it is. I think that might have been his spin. He was sitting in front of Tomlin. He was in 16th place and down at 21st. Poor
I will
old
end
brother.
this broadcast right now there, Steve.
Oh, he's going into
if
pits
you
as
put
well.
that
He must
camera
have
at your
damage.
brother, I will end this broadcast.
He's gone in the pits. No, he hasn't. Schmellenberg's gone in the
Leave
pits.
the Dean of Deans alone. Right?
Oh, Kevstar's off track as well.
Oh, no.
Well, I'm picking on family tonight. His wife did tell me last season that we don't show enough of the back markers, and I said, well, if Kev wants to be on the screen, he needs to drive faster.
Oh. see what happens? All those family members out there, everybody tuning in,
Yeah.
This is what happens behind the scene. There is actual beef. And it's not kangaroo in the barbie. It's in.
Oh, 11, Nick Martin. I'm going to go there. And look at that, Nicky Martin taking the inside. Oh, he's got to be careful. 11 is just going to leave enough open there. Oh, and Martin's out-braked himself going through there. But the funny thing is going to be is that 11 will go in the pits the next run. And then Martin is just fought in for that position for nothing.
How about Greg, mate? Keep an eye out for Greg, mate. Because he is, remember.
Greg's just gone off track as well by the look of it.
Pro-Am's going to go around.
There we go. He is got, Brendan Levin has got his drive-through he's serving right now. There's Greg Cook at the moment from the unhired racing team. Lachlan Jay's got himself a slowdown as they're coming through. But Ducky Gowans is doing extremely well, mate. He is hitting 0.3 faster a lap than Ryan Cox and pulling away now. He had it just over 3 seconds. Now he's nearly into 4 seconds. Jamie Davis looks like he is... his lap times are not too bad. He's around the same sort of pace as Dougie Gowans, and he is in 3rd place. Mitchy Noble, 7/10 behind him. And over the bottom screen, we've got Greg Crook going on Chris Tomlin on the inside line, taking a nice, easy pass there. There wasn't much fighting. These back boys are not really dealing with the toe as well as the guys at the front.
How does Dougie handle that 6 or 7G forces on that old 6-year-old neck? That's gotta hurt. I don't know how he does it, but
and with no and in a singlet. And in a singlet.
Poor Dougie, mate. He's sitting there going, I feel the pain, but I'll tell you what, you young guns, I'm going to show you how to race like a real racing driver. And he is, mate. He's up by a good chunk of change, 3 seconds at least, over the young guns there of Ryan Cox is trying to hunt him down, mate. But Dougie's
serviceman.
Yeah.
So he's fought for the flag, and he's done his bit out there, and he brings back some true grit.
Yeah, I love it. See, Aussie spirit, Aussie racing. He'd be sitting there going, Dick Johnson, bloody Peter Brock, who are they? It's Dougie Gowans.
Guns out Gowans, the legend, the man, the myth.
Kelly,
Levin,
you got nothing on me, mate.
Brandon Levin's gone through his drive-through, and he's still 13 places up and in 12th place at the moment, and already hunting down Nathan Verney. Doing extremely well.
When's Doug coming in, mate? Does anybody know when Doug's coming in?
Well, he's at his pit. He's at his pit. He won't have another one. And he's keeping that 3.7 second buffer, and no one's ever looking like catching him.
What would you do if you're Ryan? What would you do if you're Jamie at the moment? Can you undercut him, mate? Can you get down there and go, all right,
well, I think their pits are done for the day.
Underfuel me. They're done.
Yeah,
right?
no, I reckon that all the boys are done for their pits. But there's one boy that's setting the cracking pace at the moment, And I don't know what happened to Mitchy Noble then. He got past in the pit lane, didn't he? That's right.
Yeah.
But Mitchy Noble's being hunted down now by Geordie Slater. Geordie Slater just in the fastest lap of the 1:31.078. He is the fastest man on that track by 3/10. And he is hunting down Mitchy Noble. And Mitchy Noble's only 3/10 in the back of Jamie Davis. So Jamie Davis's podium might be in danger from Geordie Slater.
Yeah, I would say insert like Jaws theme music at the moment, but I'll just a bit like,
It's coming, my friend.
He is definitely coming. And Brandon Lemon's coming for Nathan Verney. Oh, bit of a lock up there. That Mitchy Noble panicking a little bit there, seeing that he's got a very fast dude and crouching him at the moment. Geordie is now 4/10 off the back of Mitchy Noble. He's slowly been knocking that time. Bottom screen, Brandon Levin is chasing down Nathan Verney. He is down in the final few corners as well before the main straight. So he's positioned himself for a pass too. I think by the time we come to the main straight that Geordie will be right on the back of Mitchy Noble and ready to take him down the end of the straight. At the moment, Geordie is 2/10, 2/10 now. So let's see how he travels from there. Mitchy Noble is 5/10 off the back of Jamie Davis. Will Jamie Davis help Mitchy Noble here a little bit? He can't at all. He's just decimated him there all the way through. Looks like Mitchy's going to try to hold on to that, but he's not going to be able to because Geordie's got the inside line and he is thought to fight another day. But now that is all opened up, Jamie Davis has got the threat behind him as well. Mitchy Noble is going to try with all his might to stay in the tow zone of this very fast dude, but I'm not sure how long that's going to last for.
He's got a massive lead over his class, remember. He's got a little, well, you don't see it on the timing tower, but he is leading the AM class, the Pro AM class. So he can just sit there and...
By 5 places.
Yeah. He can sit there and drive Miss Daisy around the track all day long. He's leading this one clearly, but I think he wants to mix it up with Top Guns, mate, because, you know, he wants to be a Maverick. He wants to be an Iceman. He doesn't want to be Hollywood, but he certainly is in Hollywood right now because the big pictures
He definitely doesn't want to end up like Goose. And here we go on the inside line. Jed's having a look there on Jamie Davis. Jamie Davis has thought about it, but their pace difference was massive across there. Davis is trying to take the inside line, keeping the pressure on. He needs to maintain the cover he's got now so we can get him down the main straight. We know how powerful the main drag is. We know how powerful the toe is. If Jamie Davis can stick on the back of him coming around this final corner, Davis has got 3/10 on the back. We know the toe is worth about 5/10. Oh, he's gone out too wide. He's broken that toe. That toe has been shattered now. It's all over. But there goes Mitchy Noble, nearly in the back of him, but he's got that toe and reciprocated the pass from early on in the laps, and he's got the position back. Now they're going to have to work together to catch on the back of Geordie because Mitchy Noble has now put Jamie Davis in 5th place in a matter of 2 corners.
Jamie will not be happy. Sydney will not be happy. And I tell you what, everybody out there will be not happy. Look at this. And Jamie's going to say, I'm going to get around you, my friend, because I'm not in your fight. It's not a class fight. He says, I'm in a class fight.
He's got him done. He's got it done. Oh, Noble's just tagged him slightly. Nearly ended up in the wall on his own. Davis has still got a bit of smoke coming off his tyres. Has he given him a puncher? I'm not sure if Iracing will do that. It should. But Jamie Davis has got away from that and looks like Noble has got away without a scrap as well. All front wings intact. If you're watching someone and you want to see the battles coming through, let us know. Let us know who you're watching, who your fan is, who you would like to see on screen. The chatter has been going far through. Chase Tucker's buggered tonight up. That's all right, Chase. You live to fight another day, mate. That's what we love about it. It doesn't cost us tens and thousands of dollars, mate. It's just a race and another experience.
Yeah. You're right, mate. And we thank everybody that supports this fantastic racing league. Going back, of course, see if Andrew Martin is going to get a grip at the moment on Nathan because he's battling a tooth and nail. He's trying, and there it is. Got a grip. Does he have a grip for the steering wheel? He bloody does. And he's trying his absolute best to get past here in second to Kundalenga. Well, Tapper's free all around, courtesy of Mr. Steve.
Yeah, there's an incident being called in by Brad Anderson, so I'm not sure what it is down there, but they're still battling on. Geordie Davis is trying to get this march on. He was like 7/10 off the back of Ryan Cox, and he is now 5/8, like 5.7 tenths. So he's doing a cracking time. His speed is ridiculous as well. He's got the fastest lap of the 1:31.078. He's done a 1:31.354, same pace as Ryan Cox. Ryan Cox has broken the 3-second barrier. He is now within 3 seconds of Dougie Gowans. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got 5 minutes left. These boys, have they left it too late? I really do think so. I'm not sure if Ryan Cox is going to be able to make the 2:10s. Is Geordie going to be able to make the 7:10s?
Greg up the inside there and got it done on Josh King. I think, well, mate, not just yet. It's Matty. Think about Matty. One of the golden, he's a man with the golden.
Cesario?
Yeah. I'm thinking of Goldfinger back in the James Bond days. That's what he is currently. Mate.
Don't think she's alive, that lady anymore.
Yeah, exactly. But back to the business end at the moment. And I'll tell you what, Mitch Noble says, Jamie Davis, it's not going to be that easy on my watch.
No. Mitch is fighting for those last few spots. Dougie Gowans has got that in the bag at the pointy end. Down in the back end, we've got a nice little battle going on with Tomlin, Ray Oliver, Greg Cook and Josh King. We've got a four-way battle going for some minor points down there. But the pointy end, we've got Dougie Gowans, who has just done a miraculous job tonight. He took it off the line from the get-go, made his presence known. The boys are just moving out of the way as he's on the bottom screen, getting the blue flags out of the way, making his way through, and he has got 2/10, 1.7 of Ryan Cox with 3 minutes left to go.
Wow,
Ryan would need to make a hell of a lot of time, or Dougie would have to make a hell of a bad mistake to get that through.
Yeah, this is fantastic racing at the back of the field. Of course, we're covering everything we can, and it is brilliant. Yeah.
Yeah, we've got Crookie there with Chris Tomlin, Josh King, Ray Oliver. So a lot of good stuff going on between the back boys. Go Joshy in his Team SRW Motorsports livery and his cool bowling bowl looking hat helmet. Yeah, loving the colours. But we are down to the last 2 minutes, folks. And Mr. Gowans has taken it from the lead. I think this is the most laps he's led in a single race. And it's been a spectacular one.
He's right in front of that battle too, mate, that you mentioned. Yep. He's just got past it somehow. Yep. The old boy says, I'll teach you young guns how to get around.
Ryan Cox is just called out. He's Canada blue flags as well because they haven't given him the gap that he wanted.
Yeah, true.
But they're battling as well, so you've got to expect a little bit of barrage there. They're entitled to fight their fight. They've got to do 3 major corners, I think it is, to let them through. So they're probably thinking, am I going to let him through? Are you going to go with him or not? So there's a bit of
yeah, they'll let him through. So they'll let Ryan through at the moment, mate. But nobody letting Dougie through. Well, then again, that gap is not as big as what you thought Dougie would like it to be.
He's doing extremely well, mate. Geordie Slater he's got the pace now, but he's left it too late, man. Way too late.
They're a little short, that's what they say. 6 to 1,
yeah,
half
definitely.
a dozen to another.
Mitchy Noble's given up. He's backed right off on Jamie Davis now. He's got a 1.3 off the top there. You've got Dougie Gowans. You can see him there, ladies and gentlemen, coming down, guns out Gowans all the way through. And he's been followed by a couple of back markers. And then 2 seconds behind him is Ryan Cox. And then a further 4 seconds behind, nearly 5 seconds is Geordie Slater. Jamie Davis has got himself the pointy end. But Ryan Cox and Geordie Slater have followed each other up all the way through from 17 places
he's got
down.
He's going to back Marco and he's going to get out of the way. I'm Dougie.
Yeah, we've seen it happen before. Make sure you give way. We are down. I haven't seen a white flag come through from anywhere, but it should be coming up after this because we're at 39.29 seconds.
Apparently, that you've replaced the Sky F1 commentating crew, my friend, because
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Thank you for the box banter for the compliment, mate. We do. Tonight we've been a bit
tell you
looser
what,
than we
you
are
didn't fall
normally as
asleep
well.
during this race, so I can guarantee you that. Right?
Yep.
Steve, you won't
You
fall,
fall
you
asleep
won't
during this
fall
race,
asleep
you're not a
through an
sports fan.
SRW race. Ever. Guaranteed all your money back.
Yeah, definitely give you tickets back for the season. Here we go. Is Dougie coming around the final corner here? Do we see the flag coming out? Do we see the black and white flag coming out? We do not know. But ladies and gentlemen, Dougie Gowans has led the race all the way through. This is him coming across the line
He
for
got
the
it.
Warren and Brown Super Formula Lights Championship. Dougie Gowans from Full Throttle Racing taking the top step, followed by Ryan Cox, 1.47 seconds behind him from Tasham Res Tech. Geordie Slater up 17 places to take third for Future Racing Team. Jamie Davis from Project 36 in fourth place. A fantastic drive there, up 12 places. Mitchy Noble started on the front row, only dropped 4 places. The Pro-Am that led them out from the start of the gates tonight, but still managed to take his class title for the night. In 6th place, Jed Van Hermit. In 7th place, Jason Depp. Kyle Ridley in 8th, Nicky Martin 9th, Timothy Schmellenberg, the 2nd of the Pro-Ams coming through. Brandon Levin up 14 places, 11th place. Nathan Verney taking 3rd place for the Pro-Ams, up 17 places tonight. What a drive by these gents out there as we see. Some of them getting laps, still got to cross the line. We've got Ray Oliver, Cook, King, Tomlin, Zario still to come through as they are back markers of the lap
And Mitch
race.
Noble,
Mitchy
mate.
Noble
Yeah.
taking the top
What
step
a
tonight.
job.
Pretty good drive by Mitch, mate.
Bloody oath. He knocked it out of the ballpark, as the Americans like to say. And Dougie, well, he knocked it for a 6 plus the no ball. Got it done.
Yeah. He didn't get 3 drive-throughs like he did last week, so that helped.
How about Dean, mate, out there? Big call. Dean, finish the race, mate. You know, the Dean of Deans. He's in. There
Yeah,
he
he
is.
did really
He's your
finish.
brother, mate. He did not spin. Right?
He did not spin. He did go off track. He's in 22nd place.
Yeah,
so
you're picking on your brother.
he's only down 11, down 12. Yeah, so not a bad effort there. These boys are racing in the pits. What's going on there?
Well,
Dougie Gowan's coming to the final step, to the podium spot. He's going to pull it over on the flag as he's taken the lead of this race from the get-go. Finished in 20th place, reverse top 20. A very tactical move there by Dougie Gowans. I think once he got spun out, he thought to himself, I will get that pole position for the feature, and this is going to be some critical points.
I was thinking the other guys out there trying to move the 1 marker to the 2 marker, but no, that ain't going to happen, Ryan. Right? It ain't going to happen. You know Sebastian Vettel, all right? Dougie got that race fair and
Yes, I
square.
do remember that. He went over and grabbed it and moved it from first to second. It was quite a funny bit of stuff going on there. Let's see. Do we have anyone in the green room yet? No, they're not quite ready in the green room.
The grid results, my friend, because that is a cracker of a race.
All right, where are these lads? All right, ladies and gentlemen, the MOZA Racing Super Formula Lights Championship Round 2 at Circuit de Barcelona, Catalonia. We have got the feature race winner, Dougie Gowans from Full Throttle Racing, SLM Motorsports. I'll have to have a chat to you about that title. In first place, 1.4 seconds, led it out from the get-go. Got himself on the front row with a reverse top 20 and led it through with Mitch Noble and took Mitch in the first few corners, dispatched him nicely and never looked back. Ryan Cox up 19 places, I believe it was, 17 places up tonight as the reverse top 10. He's got himself all the way to second place, and it was only 5, nearly 6 seconds off Dougie Gowans by the end of it, but a fantastic drive through, and Geordie Slater followed him through as well from Future Racing Team. Jamie Davis had a cracking race tonight, and a bit of a tussle there with ex-teammate Mitchy Noble in 4th place for Project 36. Mitchy Noble did not end up with 3 drive-throughs tonight. He had a cracking race and finished in 5th place, 5 positions ahead of the nearest Pro-Am driver. Mitchy Noble did an exceptional job there from Apex Esports League Jed Hermit had the reverse top 20, had a lot of work to do, got himself back to 5th place. Jason Depp from Velocity Racing into 7th. Cole Ridley from SFL Motorsports into 9th. Nicky Martin, Get a Grip, into 9th place. Timothy Schmellenberg, JWM Sim Sports in 10th. Brandon Levin had a drive through, but still managed to get himself back to 11th place for Team SRW Motorsports. Nathan Verney from Pace Syndicate in 12th. 13th place from Andrew Martin of Get a Grip. Lachlan J from Interwise Sim Sports in 14th place. Was a lead am in the last series, and he's finding it a bit tough to get up the very pointy end of the Pro-Ams, but in the top 5, which is a cracking job on his own. Ray Oliver is one of our lower pros, our FIFO SLM Motorsport driver in 15th place. Greg Cook, who won the round last week in 16th place from Unhired Racing. Joshua King from Team SRW Motorsports in 17th. Chris Tomlin from LCA Sports in 18th. Matt Tazario, SLM Academy, 19th. Alex Zekas from Murray Performance in 20th place and a lap down. These are our lapped cars. Thomas Cena from SLM Academy in 21st. Dean Sinkovich from Team SLW Motorsports in 22nd. Andrew Proctor from SLM Academy in 23rd. Cam Hardwick, a new member of the SLM Academy team, in 24th. Nick Schmellenberg from JWM Sim Sports in 25th. And Kevin Wakefield, Kevstar Racing in 26th. Greg Barber had a bit of an incident there at one point that cost him a lot of time and not usually where we expect him to be, from One Performance Racing in 27th place. Brad Anderson had a tough night out from Team SRW Motorsports in 28th. Phil Leach, Privateer in 29th. Jace Douglas had technical issues with his PC in 30th place. And a special thank you to our race steward Stephanie Piccoli and our race director Joshua Horton for tonight's work. They were very busy early on in the night, and that was an absolute mouthful, and I didn't breathe once.
You did. I think you did, mate. Otherwise you'd be dead.
Yeah, I did, mate. I was huffing puffing all the way through, believe me. All right, so what have we got in the room? We've got Dougie Gowans, Geordie, Ryan Cox, and Timothy Schmellenberg. What's Schmellenberg doing there? I thought that it was Mitchy Noble, the Pro-Am, or is he not the Pro-Am we think he is? Well, I'll have to leave that with the boys. I don't have that list in front of me at the moment, but I'll tell you what, I can find it. If you have a look at the ladder while we're doing there and see which ladder Mitch is in, but we will go through and have a bit of a chinwag. I'm assuming that Mitch is then in the Pro
Pro-Am
ladder.
Old Mitchy got the job done when it needed to be done. For the
so is Mitch not a Pro-Am then?
Yeah, Mitch is a Pro-Am that I got anyway.
Well, let's.
Unless
I'll just
Mitch
double
is going to
check
tell us
that.
otherwise. But yeah.
Unless Mitch will tell us otherwise, but I'm just going to do, well, we've got a bit of time up our sleeves, and I'm sort of fluttering there a little bit. Nicholas Schmellenberg is a pro this season. Okay, there you go, Schmellenberg. Thank you very much.
Mitch,
so we've got him in the wrong listings.
Yeah, Mitch,
so
you're going to be
okay.
demoted.
So
well, you're a pro now, mate.
we're giving him way too much perks for his positioning there. So Timothy Schmellenberg is the man of the moment. So he has done a cracking job, but thank you for the boys downstairs for confirming that for us. Let's drag him in the loon, ladies and gentlemen. The man who's becoming a habit of coming in the booth and saying g'day, Timothy Schmellenberg from JWM. How are you, buddy?
Oh, scorching. It's hot down here today.
Hot down here. Where are you today, mate?
Newcastle.
I did hear Newcastle, 29 degrees this afternoon.
Yeah,
beautiful weather. You think you're up in Queensland or something. You guys pretending to be Queenslanders?
Hey, we are Queenslanders.
Hey,
this is true.
Queenslander.
Yeah. How was that out there, mate? How do you like the track, and how was the grid?
Track, good selection. It's always good around here. Bit of a tire eater, I felt like.
Yep.
But yeah, everyone raced really well. I mean, I had a good first race. I was 6th, and I dropped back to 15th. Bit of spinning and whatnot in front of me, and I dropped out of 20, but I was able to sort of drive back through decently. Clean racing.
Nice fun out there. You got a bit of pace of late, mate. You're doing a bit more practice. What's the story? What's the secret?
Oh, mid last season, I upgraded to a MOZA, so that was a bit of a help in the right direction from the old Logitech. But no,
Oh, that's a massive jump.
Yeah,
That's a massive. That's a cliff jump there, mate. It's bungee cord and everything.
Yeah.
Has it taken you this long to adapt to the extra feeling and getting the motion back in your hands?
Probably a little bit. Like it was good out of the gates last season, but then I was having PC issues. Then I was having internet dropouts mid race a couple of times and really hampered things. But yeah, this race is just a lot better than the last one. Being wet is just tricky. So it was good to get out there and just have some clean laps and have a clean race.
What did you think of the reverse top 20?
Tell you, I was disappointed at first, finishing 6th in the first one. It hurt to go back to 15th where I had just qualified. So that was a shame. But it was, like I said, it was good. When you got a lot of the fast cars around you back there, you can cut through pretty well, I feel like.
Yeah.
So it was exciting today. I mean, if I get taken out next week, it won't be as fun.
Yeah, well, it's always not as fun when you get taken out and you've got to go back into some guys that you beat by 15 positions, and it puts a bit more drama in it. And it showed that it took Geordie and Ryan Cox a fair while to get back up there as well. Yeah. So anyway, it was good for viewing, that's for sure, mate. Who gets Mr. Schmellenberg out on track and supports the team?
Well, of course, thanks to JWM Sim Sport, Hutto, who manages our little three-way team. What have we got? We got Brewed Coffee, TW Engineering, TCR Fabrications that bring us along. Shout out to Box Banner Podcast if you're chasing a Formula One content. And yeah, Nick showing up every week and giving us a good battle. And to you guys,
excellent,
of course, the broadcast is always top notch.
Well, we do our best. It's only as good as the driving out there, and you guys keep us entertained and keep us on our toes, and that's what we love it out here. Mate, congratulations on another podium. It's good to see the form continuing. Good luck from the rest of the season, mate. Let's see how it pans out.
Great. Look forward to talking to you more. Thank you.
Take care, mate. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Timothy Schmellenberg. We're going to start from the third on the grid. Coming through up 17 places, Mr. Geordie Slater in third place from Teams Unknown. No, actually, Geordie's from Future. What are you guys? What's it called? Geordie, what's the team called?
It must still be. Is it still says Future Racing Team? Does it? I thought that got changed. Yeah. Oh, it does. Okay, well, I still got to get that changed then.
All right, cool.
88 miles per hour. Well. You were going a lot faster than that, my friend. Doc is impressed.
Doc Hudson was impressed as well. Geordie, how was that reverse top 20, mate? It was great for the viewing audience watching you guys go through, but how was it for you in the car?
Yeah, I was just saying to Doug just in the green room there, I actually really rate it. Now, I understand why some people actually might not like the idea, because obviously when you go through the grid, typically the further back you go, your chance of an incident kind of increases. But I feel like if you've got a grid where that chance is relatively low, it actually produces pretty good racing. And tonight, that's exactly what I got. I think everyone that I tried to pass gave me room. Anyone that tried to then repass me did so fairly. Nothing erratic. I did see a couple of incidents here and there, but that's bound to happen. I'm actually a massive fan of the reverse grid format.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it, mate. I'm glad to hear it because it's good for the viewers, not so good for some of the drivers. Like if you finish in sixth and you did a cracking job, reverse top 10 is pretty good. But when you got to go from 6th to 16th, not too flash, but finishing at the pointy end and then going back 20, it's a lot of work. Is 40 minutes enough time to get to the front?
Yes, I don't think 40 minutes. I don't think the race should be any longer than 40 minutes. I think that's plenty of time. Because I think 40 minutes is that sweet spot where you can't mess around. Like, you got to go. But it's also, if you do need to do a bit of hunting down, you have the time to do so. I think 40 minutes is perfect. I wouldn't change it, personally.
Yeah. No, not would I. 40. I had my fingers on the pulse. We did the reverse top 20, but we did it in the V8s a long, long time ago, and it was a disaster. And we didn't want to do it again. But that's going back 3 or 4 years, and the driving standards have improved a hell of a lot since then. And that's the key. I think you hit it nail on the head. The very respectful, very fair racing in this series at the moment. So everyone's giving each other lots of room and having a lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the idea of sprint races generates more action-packed races. Now you can look at it 2 ways: as action-packed good, more experience, and incidents and carnage.
Well, sometimes they go together, but tonight was a very clean run. It was a great fun race to watch, mate. I'm glad you're having fun in the series, mate. Update your SDK so we know what team you're with and who gets you out and supports you, mate, on race day.
Well, tonight I'm another fellow competitor, actually. Ryan Cox gives me a bit of help sometimes because he got me into the series. He guided me in sort of things I had to do. Yeah, that'll be for tonight.
Yeah, excellent. Well, Ryan Cox and yourself fought the way through the pack up 17 places. So you guys did a fantastic job coming through there unscathed and with no penalties either, which is pretty good to see. Well, congratulations, mate. Good to see you at the pointy end. Good to see you having fun, which is the most important thing for us out here. And good luck for the rest of the season. You got some critical points there for the title fight coming through.
Yeah, obviously the long game is what mostly matters here, mate. So that was mainly, I think, on that start there, actually, I made an error. I forgot to turn on my ignition in my car, so I got a pretty poor start.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I know. So the rest of that race was me just thinking, right, well, don't go. Yeah, well,
gentlemen, start your engines.
Dwell on that.
And,
But
and you were like, Jordy, it's like, what button? What button?
Well,
Yeah.
see, I'm a dud. I don't even use the on-off switch on my car when I've got it set up. I've just got it on all the time. So there's no way I'd be even smart enough to try that one, mate. So kudos for you for turning it off, and that's probably a good way of saving fuel as well. Sitting on the pit lane, waiting for the race to start, your fuel is chewing. So there's a hot tip for you guys: if you can turn your car on before the race starts, you're saving fuel. It all counts at the very end in some of these races.
Dean did.
Yeah. Oh, Dean, did you reckon?
Yeah.
Fuel numbers are very tight tonight, actually. I crossed the line with less than half a litre in the tank in the sprint race.
Oh, there you go.
The numbers were tight.
Yeah.
So turning on that engine. And after that engine, I forgot to turn it on. The rest of that race was like, all right, don't go out and try and win the race. Just make up as many positions. I aim to try and get back into the top 3, which I did do. So
Yep.
kudos to that. I think
notes from my ex-wife. Yeah.
I don't like to dwell too much on the what ifs and whatever because you get caught up doing that too much.
Yeah, you just spiral when you do that, mate. Well, congratulations, mate, on the cracking race tonight. Good to see you having fun. And we'll see you next week for another spectacular round. And good luck for the rest of the season, my buddy.
Yeah. Thanks, Steve. Thanks, Dean. I'll watch back the stream. The comms were very good last week. I'm sure they're just as good this week.
Don't
We do our best. I think tonight we're a bit more laid back tonight, but you get those nights as well. But congratulations, mate, and enjoy the stream when you watch it back. See you, buddy.
See ya.
All righty, ladies and gents, we have got Ryan Cox in the booth again. He has been having a lot of fun out there. He's racing for Tatum Res Tech and came up 17 places to get himself on the podium behind the old man, Dugout Gowans. Mr. Cox, how was that out there, mate? And a cracking bit of work there, getting all the way up the pointy end.
I missed you, blokes. It's good to see you guys again.
Up 17, mate. I mean, you didn't quite get 18 or 19, but holy moly. You're not the fastest man on the track there, apart from old Dougie. You know, he'll tell you about that in a minute. But wow.
No, it felt very good. It's nice, obviously coming from an F1 background, to be on an F1 track, and it made practicing a lot easier when I know where to go already. So yeah, the pace was really good. It felt really good. I was comfortable, and I took tyres in that pit stop, and I thought that would help me catch him, but I lost like 2 seconds with how cold they were at the start of the stint, and then he's quick and he's consistent, and I was slowly catching him, but not enough to get him before the end of the race.
What was the final gap? I reckon your tyres cost you, mate, because you would have got into the toe if you didn't take them. But the question is, would you have had enough? You only lost that race by 1.42. You took tyres, cost you 2 seconds.
Yeah,
the what ifs are amazing, aren't they?
and it was also, I was thinking, what if he takes tyres
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe I take the lead by a second, but then once his tires were like, he's going to fly past me, and I won't.
Yeah, you got to roll the dice sometimes, don't you?
Yeah,
It's a
and I
cracking
took
one.
tires at Sonoma last year, battling Noble, and that paid off for me. I thought it might again, but yeah, it didn't work out today.
Yeah, I do remember that race, and that was a cracking race too. How did I mean, you had the pace in the end. You were the fastest man on track. I think the attack was just a little bit late. That coming from the back of the field, Dougie got away early. That's, I think, what cost you. The battle with Mitchy Noble didn't last long enough.
I mean,
and
qualifying.
he got into fresh air pretty
Murdered
much
him, mate.
on the first lap. Yeah, I think if Mitchy Noble put up a fight for another 3 or 4 laps, then he wouldn't have got away as quick. But once he got away from Mitch Noble, he just tore it up.
Yeah, I think once we finished the sprint and we saw the order, I was like, all right, well, Doug's got to win this race. And we'll see what we can do and get as high as we can.
We'll find out if that was a tactical move there by Dougie Gowans in the end, because he did have his moment off track. And I think at that point he probably said to himself, well, you know what? I've got to fight myself up 20 places here now in the sprint, or do I just dawdle along here and get pole position with a reverse top 20?
Yeah, it's a real clever tactical move from him, I reckon.
But Ryan, you got more. Did you get more points at the end of the day, mate? Because you finished strong in both races, whereas Dougie had to finish a little less Dougie.
Yes,
per
correct.
se, at the end of the day,
Yeah,
the
that's
first race.
The interesting thing with the reverse races is, like, yes, you can play the game of like finishing further back to start up the front, but there are going to be people that will start up or will finish at the front of the sprint and will finish at the front of the speecher. So realistically, you've got to try and win both if you want to score.
It's a big gamble, isn't it? It's a big gamble.
Yeah,
it's definitely not something that I think would win a championship.
Yeah, it's just trying to be consistent across all of the races. But
yeah.
So Ryan, are you a? Do we even ask him this at the moment, there, Steve?
Go ask him. You want?
Well, I was going to ask whether or not he's a Oscar fan or a British
Orlando fan.
Orlando fan.
I don't even. That's a disgusting question to ask.
Oh, all right, okay. How about we save that to the end of the championship?
Well, Ryan, you know what? Do we expect anything different from a Queenslander? Seriously?
Hey, I'll end this stream right now.
What are you thinking of the next round, mate? Rodiskin.
Yeah.
I've done very little driving there, but it's a track that I've driven before, so hopefully that gives me a little bit more to go off of as opposed to Navarra, which I'd never even heard of before.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll try and put some laps in, and I think from memory it should be a really fun track to drive in these cars, so I'm keen.
Yes, it is, and it's only a reverse 15, so it's a 30-30 split. It's a bit different again. Then we've got Magna-Core, Mexico, Hungary, Okayama. They just get better. Nürburgring, Daytona. This is going to be a cracking season. I'm loving the new formats as well the boys are playing with. So, listen, mate, congratulations. Otherwise, we'll be talking to you all night, and I'll be paying Biggles double bills instead of single bills. But
wait,
congratulations on a cracking race all the way up 17 places. And who gets you out on track, mate? Who supports? Because you changed the name. It was something else before, wasn't it? It wasn't Tatum Rest Tech. What was it?
Yeah, it was Sideways Esports last season.
That's
and
right.
That was by a mate of mine, the little Iracing team. But Tatum has picked me up for the F1 side of things, and I've got the livery to carry across to this league as well in Iracing.
Excellent.
But yeah, big team on the F1 side of things, Italian team.
Well, hey,
but they do a bit of.
Well, you know what? You can go back to them and tell them, look, if you want to really drive a real car, come to our racing.
He seems like a Max Verstappen fan. Yeah, Steve. I think we might have to ban him from the league.
Because
honestly, I want Oscar to win, but if he does it, it better be Max that beats him.
Whoa! All right, that's it. I'm in the stream. That's it. Yeah, you can leave. Thank you. Get out.
I love it. You know what? I'm actually a Stappen fan as well, mate.
Oh, you can get out. I
don't mind him as well. I reckon he's a cracking driver, and I mean, when he first came out, he was young and arrogant.
Have you seen him in iRacing?
Once I've seen him ram people off tracks and stuff. No different than I've seen other guys in our series do in the past that I've booted. But anyway, Ryan, congratulations, mate, and see you next week. Hopefully everything works out. We've got to get to Dougie Gowns before he falls asleep on us, mate. And I know you won't be having coffee. And he's an early riser as well. So you don't want to put these Queenslanders out too much because otherwise they get sniping.
I will end this. I will end this stream, mate.
Take care, buddy, and we'll see you next week.
Cheers, fellas. Have a good one.
See you, mate. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We are bringing into the room
Grandpa.
A man that's creating a legend.
Grandpa.
A man that is a Queenslander as well, like our little co-pilot beside me
Yeah,
here.
Dougie's picking on me, mate. He's picking on me.
Grandpa himself led. I don't think I've seen you lead a race from start to finish yet. I think that you took.
Well, not this season, but you haven't been watching too well then.
Well, no, I tend to forget. Not that I don't watch, I just forget. I just erase. There's only so many races my old memory bank can take, mate.
All right, buddy. I'm the same.
That was a cracking race by you, mate. And I think the fact that you pulled away from Mitch so early saved you in the long run. I think if Mitch battled you for a couple more laps, you would have had Ryan and Geordie on the back of you about 3 or 4 laps to go. So I'm going to thank him for losing the draft and you for putting on a cracking race, mate.
Yeah, look, the approach was to just bring the tyres up to temp. As easily as I could. And once I could feel the grip under me, I just started to, extend it a little bit more out from Mitch. And it was just to remain consistent throughout the race. I knew Ryan was there and I knew Geordie would be coming through. And obviously starting from the front row, I had an advantage over them. So, it was a bit more of a steadier approach to look after the tyres, high tyre wear with the high-speed corners. So, it was, lucky at the end. It wasn't fun once we come to those back markers. I'm going to speak to your brother, mate. I'm not lying. Honestly. So that made things interesting. Yeah, but a great race. Enjoyed it.
Did he get in the way, did he? We missed that.
Oh, mate. Oh, God. Not only him, but a few others.
Look at this launch,
absolutely.
mate. This is a Queenslander launch right here. Because, we all know that any other state can't beat us at motorsports or any sports, really, can they? And Dougie's sending it on the inside here. Look at this, mate. Brilliant job. Explain us how this felt to you.
Look, I knew I got a pretty decent launch, and so did Mitch, to be fair. But having the inside line, I was always going to, have the optimal line going in there, especially coming onto cold tyres. So we both took it a little bit more steady than what we probably would have normally. But I was happy to come out in front on the other end.
You got him, mate. I mean, blink an eye.
Yeah, like Steve said, if I'd let Mitch take the lead, then I was stuck behind Mitch. And Mitch is a fast driver, and he doesn't make it easy to get past either. So, I had to take the lead on the opening lap and then extend once the tyres warmed up.
Yeah, you did a great job there, mate. My question to you is, why'd you sandbag the first race?
So you probably weren't watching again, but I got a pretty hard rectally.
Yeah, I know. Mitch gave it to you on the track. I know.
Mate,
I'm gonna give it to you when I can, mate. Come on.
I can still feel it.
Now, Dougie, look at this.
Not lying.
I want to teach you, Dougie, as an old school driver, right? And look at this. This is like, Ayrton Senna right now be fucking hats off to you, right? Be tipping the hat.
Yep.
This is defensive driving. If you see the corners and the way you position your car at the start of this race, it was so friggin' hard for anybody else to overtake you, mate.
That's the idea.
Dougie, is the key, isn't it, to success?
It is, mate. Yeah, especially on cold tyres. You can't push that hard. So I have to wait until my tyres come up to temp. People behind you, they see a little opening, they think they may go for it. So if you don't position your car in the right position, you're going to invite them. So you have to do everything you can to dissuade them from doing so.
So I've given you one little tickle in the ribs with the sandbag comment. Now my other comment. Now my second little tickle is, what the hell's with the team name now? SLM Motorsports /FTR/SLM.
Yes,
what the hell? Where's the /Team SOW Motorsports coming in? What the hell?
Dougie, I'm going to sponsor you soon. Mate. It's going to be Team Dean.
I was waiting for it. Yeah.
Team Dean does not spin motorsports.
Yeah, so I've been doing my endurance racing with SLM, and I've been having a fantastic time with those guys. And they're
look at the way you position your car, mate, through the replays. Fucking brilliant. I swear.
I hope it's after 10 o'clock where you are.
It is after 10 o'clock. We'll remind you later. But
Exactly,
Dougie, you've got yourself some critical points for the title fight, mate. You've done an absolute cracking job. I think the night couldn't have come out any better for you because that little nobble Mitch gave you in the beginning cost you a lot of points for the first race. But
so did last week too. I'm not very good in the wet, and I really struggled in the wet. But I don't have the time this season to put in the effort like I did last season, so I do expect to fall backwards somewhat. I do hope, knowing some of the tracks, that I might be able to at least try and keep Geordie and Greg and Ryan a little bit honest. But I mean, I don't expect to be up there with them all the time.
Well, they're pretty fast, but it's going to be consistent. And these boys they're not that silly. They know there's a big long picture ahead of them too. So they're very very level-headed, these new guys, and I'm loving the way they're driving too. But listen, mate, I know you've got to get up early to work. You're a hard-working man out there, and you've got a hard-working life to go out there in the heat. Who gets Mr. Douglas Gowan out on track for FTR SLM Motorsports?
Well, obviously from the FTR side of things, that's my own little team, but I was very happy to join forces with SLM. Very sorry, Steve. I know you've been trying to get me with you, but I know, mate. I know. No, big thanks to SLM for bringing me on board, and I hope to bring some race wins for them and their sponsors going forwards.
Excellent, mate. Well, you make sure that the boys give you a sponsorship list so that you can name them all, because they've got a fair few. But
Speed's one.
No, it's going to be.
I think so.
All guns. I'm sponsoring you, Dougie, for the rest of the season. Okay?
Yes, good on you.
I'm painting your car, mate.
Before I go, I just want to thank you guys for the broadcast tonight, RC for tonight, and as I always say, really want to thank the drivers for turning up and putting on a terrific night of viewing for everyone. So I hope you've really enjoyed it.
Look, the drivers did an exceptional job, mate. You're one of them. And wave the flag for the boys every time we're out here. We had a really good viewing audience as well. So hopefully they're liking, subscribing, and sharing and telling all their friends about it. We did hit about 200,000 people tonight with the broadcast trigger. So people will come and watch.
Did you say 200,000? What?
Yep, 200K, mate. 200K. Our social media posts, depending on which race we are running, whether it's the Warren Brown or the MOZA, hits 200,000 people.
Good Lord.
Yes. And numbers are huge.
That's like your OnlyFans account, Dougie. That is real stats.
Yeah. So with the groups that we're involved with and that we post into, the value is up to 200,000 posts.
But you haven't seen my head. The only thing I've got going for me is that I could get money back for only feet.
Well, you got the pedals left and right to get yourself to the
feetfinder.com. Feetfinder.com.
Hang on,
there's people that love all sorts of things,
hang on.
Mate, you'll be right.
Can't get that on the air.
See you later, you rat bags.
Get out of here, mate. Get out of here, get to bed, and we'll see you next week. Actually, we'll see you tomorrow night in the GR86s.
Yeah, that's going to be a cracker.
Yes, it's going to be a lot of fun, and it is a lot of fun. Good night, Mr. Gowans, and good luck for the rest of the season, mate. We're booting you out now. Good night.
Bye. Bye.
Oh, well, a lot of fun as usual. Biggles, what a night we were at tonight for MOZA Racing's Super Formula Light Championship at Circuit de Barcelona, Catalonia, round 2, and the champion tonight was Dougie Gowans, taking it out for FTR SLM Motorsports. Ryan Cox came in at second for the feature from Tatum ResTech, and Geordie Slater in third place from Future Racing Team. For our AMs, it was Tiffany Smellenberg from JWM Sim Sports taking out the top step, followed by Nathan Verney from Pace Syndicate in second for the Pro-Ams, and Andrew Martin from Get a Grip in third place for the Pro-Ams. Tonight has been another cracking night, a lot of fun, a few more giggles than usual, but we love the entertainment that these drivers put on for us. Next week, we are at Rotiscogan, a 30-30 with a reverse top 15. That is going to be a very special night. That is a very fast sprint night, followed by Magna Corps, Mexico, Hungaroring, Akayama, Nürburgring, and Daytona. So don't forget us. Press the like and subscribe button and let us join in and have some fun with you. We've got a special sponsors list that you can see on the bottom there. Shunt Sceneries for your 3D rendering for the Flight Simulator games. In Grim Industries, the home of the V8 coffee table. You see it there on the Top Gear Australia show. It's there during the interviews in the middle of the room, and they do some cracking work all over the place with V8s and other type of engines, everything these days. We've got Phoenix Driver Development for your driver development needs, for your setup needs. Get a hold of Laz or Rian for some team coaching or group coaching. They do some cracking work, and I can vouch for the quality of their work. They will definitely get your boys at least 5 to 6 to 7 tenths faster just with one session. Just the way they present themselves and teach is exceptional. All of that comes down to Warren & Brown Tools, one of our major sponsors across all our nights that we show, from stream sponsorship to naming rights sponsorship for our V8s and our G86. And last but not least, MOZA Racing, who brings us the Super Formula Light Championship and the exceptional drivers that come and join us. Like, subscribe, hit the buttons, come back and see us tomorrow night at 8 o'clock to see the Warren & Brown Chowder G86 Nationals. It's been a pleasure being out with you, Biggles, and a pleasure being out with the audience out there. Good night all, and see you tomorrow night.